Hey everybody, it's Hexa, and today we are going to be reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I know that pretty much everyone and their mother has already reviewed this, but I bought it a couple months ago and I just really wanted to do my own take on it, my own review and swatches and all that jazz. Before we begin on the review, I just wanted to say that I'm having one of those days where my skin makes me want to pretend that I don't have skin. So I'm wearing my most full coverage foundation, which is the All Nighter foundation by Urban Decay. I never wear this by itself. It's just way too heavy and way too thick, but I made an exception today because my face is just not having it, and neither is my hair, so it's all tied up in its little bun back here. So that's why I look a little more full coverage and a little bit funky. Anyways, I've decided that I'm gonna start putting in the description box everything that I'm wearing on my face, regardless of whether or not I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So all of the products that I use to do my makeup today will be in the description box below. But anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the review. So the packaging is really sleek and simple. I really love the box. It has this beautiful rainbow holographic effect. If you can see here when I point it towards the light, it has this beautiful rainbow going across it. It's so pretty. It literally just says Moonchild Glow Kit across the top and has the brand name in the middle. I love packaging like this because it's just really professional and really sleek and simple. I feel like they're not trying to impress us with the packaging too much, but they do still add that holographic effect to make it a little bit special and a little bit cool. The back of it has all of the ingredients list and basic information about the palette. It is a cruelty-free palette, which is really wonderful. Anastasia Beverly Hills is a completely cruelty-free brand, which is amazing. Normally they wouldn't come with these two stickers on it, but I bought this in Romania and it just has some of the basic info in Romanian as well and the price tag in Romanian. So to open it up, you just slide it out like this. And again, the box of the actual palette is also holographic and just looks exactly the same as the outer box. It has a magnetic closure, so you just pop it open like this. And the first thing that you will notice is that it doesn't have a mirror. I know a lot of people were complaining about the lack of a mirror. I personally usually do not use palette mirrors to do my makeup, so I don't, like, it doesn't really bother me that much, but if you like to have a big mirror in your palettes usually, then that's something to be aware of. Personally, I feel like if it had a mirror, maybe the packaging would have become a little bit more bulky and this wouldn't be quite as lightweight and compact and travel friendly, so maybe that's a reason for the lack of a mirror. I don't know. But instead it just has a silvery Anastasia Beverly Hills logo and the name of the palette down here again. I'm trying to hide behind this so that my camera focuses on the palette and not my face. Alright, so again, this is the inside cover of the palette. It still has that beautiful holographic effect on the silvery lettering. I think the hollow is confusing my camera because it's not wanting to focus on it, but that just looks so beautiful and mesmerizing. I could stare at this all day and just keep tilting it in the light and looking at that holographic effect. And then these are the shades themselves. So we have Blue Ice, Star, Purple Horseshoe, Pink Heart, Lucky Clover, and Blue Moon. These two are by far my favorites, so Pink Heart and Lucky Clover, I've been using them the most. For some reason, I find the green even more wearable than the white, so I'm a weirdo. The pans are 4.2 grams or 0.15 ounces each. And like a highly intelligent human being that I am, I forgot to actually check how much these cost before I started filming this video. So let me just go check. I think it's around $40, but I'm not sure. Eyeshadow singles, yeah. Moonchild Glow Kit, okay. $40. I was right, it is $40. So if you break up the price of this palette, it's a really good value. You're paying $6.7 US per pan, and these are like pretty big pans. I feel like they're a lot bigger than the average eyeshadow pan, and normally you'd pay like $5 to $10 for a normal average size eyeshadow pan. So personally, I think this is a really good bang for your buck kind of palette. And in total, you are getting 25.2 grams of product. Let me check how much that is in ounces. That is 0.9 ounces. So I think it's a really good value palette. I personally am very happy with my purchase and I don't regret buying it. Now I'm gonna do some swatches of the colors on my arm and then I will apply it to my face so that you can see what it performs like on the face. I've primed my arm with a little bit of foundation just so that the colors have something to stick onto. So let's begin. This is Blue Ice. My camera is not focusing on that. Okay, let's try this again. That seems better. Okay, so here we have Blue Ice. This is Star. Purple Horseshoe. Pink Heart. I found a spot where it wants to focus, so I'll stay like this. One more swatch over Pink Heart. Lucky Clover. And lastly, Blue Moon. So those are all 6 of the shades in the Moonchild Glow Kit. So one thing I found with this palette is that some of the shades are really, really glittery, like especially Blue Ice I think is very, very glittery. Pink Heart is also really glittery, and then Star and Blue Moon are just really, really pigmented. They're like very, very metallic shades, so I personally don't think I would ever use Star or Blue Moon on my cheeks or on my face because they're just so intense and so pigmented that they don't necessarily look like a highlighter. I feel like if you put them on your face, you would be able to see that like dark line from like in front. You know how when you're like this and your highlight is touching the light, it looks fine, but then when you're like this, you can see the under layers of the color and it just looks dark. A trick I have found to prevent getting a lot of glitter fallout from these shades is to apply them with a sponge rather than with a brush. I find that with a brush you just get a ton of glitter falling all over your face, but when you apply them with a sponge you get a little bit more precision and they actually stay where you want the colors to be. Another thing you could do is wet your brush just a tiny, tiny bit, but sometimes if you get the bristles too wet, then it can kind of like go on looking a little bit streaky and you can kind of like see the brush strokes, and yeah, for that reason I prefer to apply these with a beauty blender. Now I'm gonna swatch all of these on my face so that you can see them all in action. I'm gonna take my 2 favorites, Pink Heart and Lucky Clover, and put each of them on one of my cheekbones. So first we're taking Pink Heart, and I'm just going to grab that from the pan with a slightly damp beauty blender. I've been doing this and it hasn't seemed to disturb the formula or anything. It hasn't really gotten that hard layer over the top, so it seems like it's fine to use a wet sponge with them. And I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones. You do have to kind of like work it in a little bit to get rid of the powderiness. And then I'm gonna go in with a clean part of the beauty blender over top just to buff it in. So that is Pink Heart. I feel like maybe I should apply a little bit more. It looks a little too subtle for me. Okay, there we go. I feel like the lighting here is just not good enough to show you the true potential of these colors. But anyways, I'm gonna go in on my other cheek using Lucky Clover. And first I'm gonna start with a brush just so you guys can see how they apply with a brush. Maybe it'll go better than it did for me before, who knows. So this is the green shade Lucky Clover. Ooh, yes. I love this shade so much. The lighting on this side of my window is always better. I don't know why, but my highlight is always more poppin' when my face is tilted this way. This cheekbone always looks bomb when I'm taking pictures here. This cheekbone is always just like, eh. It actually seems okay with a brush this time, so maybe that's fine. I'm applying these with the Makeup Forever 144 brush, by the way. I'm so happy with this. Let me try the other cheek again. Alright, so anyways, that is Lucky Clover. Now, just because I want to show you guys the true potential of Pink Heart, because it is such a pretty shade, I'm going to apply that to my temple on this side as well. Maybe in the lighting, it'll show off its iridescence a little bit better. I don't usually like to highlight my forehead too much, because for some reason it just doesn't look good on me. Okay, there we go. We're seeing a little bit more of that iridescence. Maybe it'll look better on my computer, who knows. By the way, say hello to Mr. Pimple. Isn't he beautiful? Not even this foundation can cover that shit up. So mad. Alright, I'm gonna put blue ice on the tip of my nose. What should I do that with? I'll just use my fingers for this, actually. So there you can see blue ice. It has that really, really beautiful blue shift. On my eyelids, I'm gonna apply some of Star and Blue Moon. I'm gonna start with a dry brush, and then if I need to, I will wet the brush. So this one is Star. Just for fun, I'm gonna apply some Smashbox primer water to the brush and kind of make that a little bit more poppin'. Yes, so pretty. I feel like any of these highlighters can be used as eyeshadows or eyeshadow toppers or lip toppers or anything like that. And now on my other eyelid, I'm applying Blue Moon. So there is Blue Moon dry. And here it is wet. I feel like these would make amazing, like, cut crease lid colors, maybe? I don't know, what do you guys think? The last one we haven't tried yet is Purple Horseshoe, so I'm gonna apply that to my upper lip. Just like on my Cupid's bow, kind of. And maybe a little bit on my chin, just to give us a little bit more space to play with that. See, with this one you can really see like all of the glitter that's coming off it. So I'm going to try using that with a sponge. This is the Makeup Forever sponge. Okay. That's way more highlighter than I would ever wear on my chin. But I just wanted to show you guys. I just realized I haven't highlighted my other temple, so I guess I'll do Lucky Clover on this side of my forehead. This isn't really my temple, actually. So poppin'. So poppin'. And of course, no look is complete without some highlight on your brow bone and inner corner. So what should I use for brow bone highlight? I think I'll go in with a little bit more blue ice. I'll highlight my inner corners with Purple Horseshoe. Actually, I'll just use my fingertips for that. My whole face is just like a unicorn, rainbow, iridescent, holographic, like just, I don't know if I should call it a mess or a wonderland. And I actually picked out this lip color especially so I could use Pink Heart over it because I think they go really well together. The lipstick is Lovesick by Kat Von D, the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lovesick, and I'm using Pink Heart over that. Oh my god, yes. So good. This combination is just phenomenal. I love, love, love wearing these two together. So happy. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in on all the different portions of my face just so you can see the glow up close. I can't get over this lip. I just want to stare at it all day, forever and ever. It's so pretty. Anyways guys, that was it for today's review and swatches of the Moonchild Glow Kit. I hope you guys liked it, and overall I would recommend this palette if you like the colors, if you are into the iridescent, holographic, unicorn trend, then I think this is an amazing palette for you. If you prefer more of a wearable or subtle highlight, then maybe it's not for you, but still I feel like that shade, Pink Heart, is just perfect. I think anybody can wear Pink Heart and it would look good on so many different people, so many skin tones, and used in so many different ways. You could wear this as a highlighter, as a lip topper, as an eyeshadow, whatever you want. I think it's awesome. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for more, and you can donate to my Patreon down below to support me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!